Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Bricia Ceja, and I am the Director of Learning and Community Enablement here at Hacking HR. Thank you so much for joining this Hacking HR Communities open house. My goal today is very simple. It's to help you understand what Hacking HR communities are, how they work, and what you can expect from being part of one of our communities, whether you're joining as a member or you're joining as a community leader. Communities have a lot to offer, and we are looking for HR professionals who are also interested in creating and empowering the future of HR. So thank you so much for being here. We are going to be together for about 20 minutes or so, and we host these open houses every couple of weeks. But if you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to us, and we will love to have a conversation with you. So, to start with, let me tell you why Hacking HR is now talking and investing in community. So, at its core, Hacking HR has always been a community project, and we are living in a time of extreme content. So you don't need to look too far to find HR content, a webinar, a post, a framework, or a new AI generated insight. It's once you open your social media, it's very easy to identify anything that has been created or written with AI, and everything is starting to read the same. The vocabulary is the same. And so Hacking HR is intentionally investing in community because learning and creation doesn't happen in isolation, right? So community is designed where as a place for ideas to get tested. It's a space for real human interaction, and a place where practice actually improves. So we want to make sure that these spaces for real human connection exist, and we want to be part of it. So the goal of our communities is simple, but it's very, very important to create spaces where people can connect, learn, and build together in ways that are human, practical, and more sustainable. Now, with that said, let me tell you how we are creating the Hacking HR communities. So it's all one ecosystem. So Hacking HR is the largest HR global community out there. And the communities, we have two types of communities. We have chapters and learning pods. So let me tell you what they are and how they are different. So chapters are based on a specific city or region. So they are geographic communities. They meet in person. So if you're interested in connecting with other HR professionals or business leaders in your area, then chapters are the place for you. And then we also have learning pods. And learning pods are thematic communities. And what does that mean? That means that those are communities that are based on a specific topic and are completely virtual. So that means that you can join a learning pod on change management, for example, or work design. And all of the events, all of the conversations happening in that learning pod will be around that specific topic. The cool thing about learning pods is that, as I mentioned, they are completely virtual, so you can join and get and connect with people from all over the world. Now, communities are completely free, so anybody can access and be part and be a member of of communities. So make sure now. Right now, we have about 56 communities in total. 42 of those are chapters. So we have 42 local chapters across 22 countries. I will share at the end the link to the communities page, and I would love for you to go in and check out check out to see if there is a chapter close to you. And if there isn't one, maybe that is a sign that that you need to help us start one. Why not? Maybe this is your chance to be a community leader and to connect with other people. All right. Awesome. Okay, so, and if you have any questions, as I say, please make sure that you put it in the chat. And also, I will share my email at the end so you can reach out to me directly. Let's see. I see a comment on LinkedIn from Tanisha. I think it says, hi, how to grow my career and how to get more calls on LinkedIn and out of India for HR profile. Any suggestions? So something that I have learned, Tanisha, and I think this is a very common experience, is that you can be very well prepared and you can be very knowledgeable about what you do, but having connections and meeting people, it's very, very helpful. So yes, make sure, of course, that you upskill, that you continue learning, that you get really good at, in your craft, in your area. So let's say, for example, you focus on talent acquisition, then, continue learning and continue practicing more about what is happening in talent acquisition, but also getting to know other people in the field is super important. Being able to connect in a real way. And why do I say in a real way? Because I, for example, get a lot of messages on LinkedIn from people that I don't know, and people who tell me like, oh, I saw your profile and what you do looks very interesting. Let's connect. Like, that doesn't really do anything to me, right? For me, it's more important when I connect with somebody, for example, in a webinar or in a class or in a chapter or in a learning pod. So I would invite you to find a community and even if it's not a Hacking HR community, like, find people that are also interested in the same topics and people that work in the area where you work. And that's how connections are built. I remember my mentor when I was in college, she said to me, knowing the right people open doors for you, but it's your job to keep that door open, right? So yes, meeting people will help you find opportunities, but it's also your knowledge and your skills what will keep those doors open and the opportunities coming. And then you say you're in India, so we just launched our first chapter in India. That would be very exciting. I don't know what part of India you're in, but we have our first chapter there. And then, hi, I'm in Lusaka, Zambia. Are there any contacts? We don't have a chapter in Zambia yet. We only have actually 2 chapters in, no, wait, not even close. No, we don't have any chapters in Zambia. Sorry, but maybe you can start one. And hello to everybody that is joining us. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, cool. So let's move on, because I said we were going to be here for only 20 minutes. So I told you are the 2 different types of communities, chapters and learning pods. So you can join, whatever works best for you. So as a member of one of our communities, so let's talk about what you actually get from joining one of the communities. So being a member, it's not about passive participation, right? So it's not about, oh, I join and I get the emails and that's it. No, it's about showing up. It's about consistency, right? So you show up, participation matters. And this is the same everywhere, right? Whether you are in a class, whether you are at work, showing up and engaging with what is happening, it's really how change is created. So members of the communities, they join because they want thoughtful conversations, consistent learning, trusted peers and colleagues, and of course, spaces that respect their time and experience. Like I said, participation matters, showing up matters, and over time, that consistency is what creates values. So it's not about joining an event once and never showing up again. It's about showing up consistently. Now, for the leaders of our communities, like I said, we have 42 chapters and 14 learning pods. And the 42 chapter people, the leaders of our communities are global HR leaders, right? We are in 42 countries, and we are hoping to launch new communities this year. So the community leaders at Hacking HR, this is not a symbolic or volunteer opportunity. Leaders are responsible for creating the rhythm, protecting the quality, and holding space for others. And that requires time, intention, and presence. And in return, leadership here at Hacking HR is treated as a win-win partnership. So the leaders grow alongside the community in visibility, credibility, network, and professional opportunity, while helping Hacking HR grow as a trusted global ecosystem. So this only works when both sides win. All right. So there are multiple things or multiple ways how you can get involved in Hacking HR communities. So I am going to share, and I believe my email, maybe not, let me see. Oh, here it is. So my email is there on the screen, but I am also going to share the link to the communities page. I'm going to put it in the chat, and I hope that you take a minute to really check out what we have to offer, what is happening right now, and find a chapter or a learning pod that you find interesting. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, sir. There it is. Let's see, Nigeria, we do not have a chapter in Nigeria either. Hello from New York City. Will you also be emailing the link and info to the communities? The screen keeps getting frozen and I don't want to miss the info share. I will be reaching out via email. So to everybody that registered to this open house. So yeah, we can share it. We also share the link here in the comments. And then we do have a chapter in New York City. Actually, they are planning their second event in June, if I'm not mistaken, June 18th, maybe. Don't quote me on that, but June. So the NYC leaders would love to meet you. So make sure that you stay connected. All right, let's see. Maricanta here would love to be part to build chapter in Bangalore. Oh, we actually just launched our first chapter in Bangalore. We'd love to have more further. Yeah, make sure that you email me. My email is there on the screen, brizia@hackinghr.io. I can connect you with the chapter leaders. She's amazing. So yeah. Awesome. All right. So make sure you check out the communities page. Make sure that you follow us on LinkedIn or on social media because we're going to be posting, we usually post information about events, about the chapter leaders as well. And then also, one thing that I forgot to mention though, for chapter leaders and community learning pod leaders as well, they get priority for speaking opportunities here at Hacking HR. So the idea is to help you as a leader also grow your visibility and help you with professional opportunities. So let me see if I have any last minute questions before we wrap up for today. Give me 1 second. See, no. In India, yes, yeah. So we have a chapter in Bangalore, India. That's great. I check it out. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I don't see any new questions, but I would love to stay connected with you. So make sure you reach out, make sure you check out the communities page. And thank you so much for joining me and to learn more about the Hacking HR communities. Remember that Hacking HR is the largest HR community in the world, and our mission is to empower the future of HR. Like, we truly believe that we can create a better HR all across the world, and we cannot do that alone. Of course, we need amazing leaders, and our community just keeps growing, and we're so happy. We are so happy to have you be part of this. So thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or your evening, and I will see you later. Thank you.